for pre-need funerals, burials, and cremation since 1975. That's Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg, 256-245-4361. Colton Maui Duncan, age 6 of Rockford, died on Sunday. Visitation for Maui will be Friday from 10:30 a.m. until noon at Rockford Baptist Church in Rockford, followed by a funeral service at noon. Maui will be laid to rest in the Rockford Cemetery. Dr. Jeff Fuller will officiate the service. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFH.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Ronald Castleberry died last night in Birmingham. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, announcing. And Reethy Gable also passed away yesterday in Birmingham. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, announcing the arrangements. Lawrence Anderson, age 85 of Childersburg, died Saturday. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFH.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home announcing the arrangements. Tommy David Moore, age 74 of Sylacauga, died Saturday. Visitation is today, 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Curtis and Son North, 1315 Talladega Highway. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFH.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Funeral service for Sammy Gallman Franklin, age 80 of Sylacauga, is today at 11 a.m. from Radley Smith Funeral Home Chapel, with Brother Harold Maherg officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Ms. Franklin died on July the 16th after a lengthy illness. She was a member of the Overbrook Assembly of God Church. Radley Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga, directing. Funeral service for Mary Frances Connell, age 88 of Childersburg, will be Friday at 11 a.m. from First Baptist Church in Childersburg, with Brother David Porch officiating. Burial in the Green Hill Memorial Gardens of Childersburg. Mrs. Connell died Tuesday, July 19th at her residence. Visitation Friday, 10 until 11 a.m. at First Baptist Church in Childersburg. Radley Smith Funeral Home, directing. Miss Bessie Capers, age 95, died July the 14th. Graveside service 11 a.m. Saturday at Lily Roden Cemetery in Childersburg. Lewis Brothers Funeral Home, directing. And Leroy Simmons, age 90, died July the 18th. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary, Talladega, will announce the arrangements. Funeral service for Mrs. Barbara Johnson Blythe, age 82 of Alexander City, will be Friday, July 22nd at 11 a.m. from the Chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Dr. Steve King will officiate. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. The family will receive friends Friday, 9 until 10:30 at the funeral home. Mrs. Blythe died Friday, July 15th. She was a member of the Delta sorority. She was also a 1958 valedictorian and drum majorette of Ben Russell High School. She was also a part of the Dixie Darling band at University of Southern Mississippi. Radley Funeral Home in Alexander City in charge of the arrangements. Miss Rebecca Hawkins died Sunday, July 17th. Wright's Funeral Home, Alexander City, with the announcements of the arrangements at a later date. Miss Loretta White died Friday, July 15th. Funeral service will be Saturday, July 23rd, 2 p.m. from the Chapel of Wright's Funeral Home in Alexander City, with interment in the New Life Memorial Gardens. Visitation Friday, 5 till 7 at the funeral home. Wright's Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Miss Annie Vines died July 16th. Funeral service will be held Saturday, July 23rd at 11 a.m. in the sanctuary of Mount Travelers Baptist Church, with interment in the church cemetery. Wright's Funeral Home, directing. Funeral service for Mr. Harry Twyman will be Thursday, July 21st at noon from Community Funeral Home Chapel in Sylacauga. Burial in the Tallahatchie Church Cemetery in Calmugga. Visitation is today, 1 until 7 o'clock at the funeral home. 511 Edgewood Drive in Sylacauga. That's Community Funeral Home. And Bonnie Foster, age 87, died July the 19th. Funeral arrangements to be announced as well by Community Funeral Home. That is a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Pre-need funerals, burials, and cremation since 1975. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.